Hi, everybody. It's Janet, and you're at Fruit of the Vine Art Studio in Cincinnati, Ohio. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. If you've been with me recently, you've seen I've kind of been doing a few different things with these domed coffee lids. I've been having fun trying to come up with as many ideas as I can. And tonight we are going to make another one of the domed coffee lid ideas. We did a Santa belly a couple of weeks ago, and last week, we made a snowman using an old tube sock wrapped around these. So those were a couple of really quick ideas. This time we're going to make jingle bells. So I'm going to tilt you down and zoom you in, and we're going to go ahead and get started. First thing I'm going to do is I need to get out a little bit of gold paint. Let me just... I don't really want to bring you too much, honestly. I'm going to get out some gold paint, and I'm just going to paint the inside of these. I'm going to make two of them. Just sort of like they need, I guess, in order for them to jingle, you need to have two. And my friend Chris brings me lots and lots of these, so I'm helping fuel that coffee addiction, I guess. But that's all right. I appreciate the opportunity to work with them. And let's see, I'm going to use this little chip brush right here, and I'm just going to use this. I've got a really pretty metallic gold. It's a metallic gold from Craft Smart. And I'm just going to use that, and I'm going to paint the insides. Seems to work much better for me when you paint the insides. Now this goes on really thin looking. I don't know. This might not cover this. Let me see. It kind of peels up and away from it. And I did clean them. Maybe it just has to go on a little bit thicker, which means we'll have to put a couple of coats, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to try wiping these other ones out a little bit more vigorously. See if that makes a difference. I'm holding it way over there, aren't I? I'm looking at trying to see at the light where it's pulling up at, because it pulls up. I can see where it pulls up from the lid. And I don't know if it's the metallic paint itself or this particular lid. I mean, it's kind of hard to get the paint to stick on it in the first place, but you know what I mean. It sticks on it. You can see that the paint's going on. It just lifts up in spots. Let me just try this thing here. Maybe this just didn't got soap residue on it or something. Just wipe it a little more and we'll see if that makes a difference. It might just be the soap residue from it. Let's see. No. Still goes on pretty splotchy looking. But that's all right. We're going to put it on, we're going to dry it, and then we'll put another coat. I'm not too worried about that. Oops, it doesn't have to go on perfectly perfect. Perfectly perfect. Have you had the opportunity to get out and see any of the Christmas lights yet? We saw a couple tonight, not too far around from our neighborhood. Went and saw one that was up in Cheviot, really pretty. Lots and lots of different little characters in their yard. Saw another one up by St. Jude's School. It was really pretty. Lots of stuff all the way around the front of the house, the back of the house, everything. There's one street that's nearby here that if you're in the neighborhood and you know about it, Maley. If you haven't been over there to that street, that is fantastic. And they do ask that you bring a canned good to donate, but that's the entire street. You drive up the whole street. Huh. Now it's kind of puddling up at the top and lifting up here. Not sure if this paint's going to be the right paint to put on here or not. Maybe I should mix it with a little Aztec gold. Let's try that. King's gold. That ought to work. It's gold. See if that... I was kind of wanting that vibrancy from the metallic, but it doesn't seem to really want to stay on there. So let's put a little bit of this in there with it. What did I call it here? King's gold. King's gold. Ooh, I hear the sirens coming. They came and put new street humps on our street and new street bumps. They've done an awful lot of work on our street this last year. And these are some concrete speed bumps that they put in the middle. I tell ya, doesn't seem to make much of a difference. So we have nuts out there having wrecks still. Okay, let's get this right around the bottom here. And I'm just going to put some right around this rim. Quite the different gold than what I had started out with, but that's all right. It's sticking. So I do believe it must be the metallic, because this is just a plain matte acrylic. And the other one is a metallic paint. And the metallic was definitely not wanting to hold on to this particular plastic lid. But you can see the difference in how the metallic wanted to go on. It's good in spots, but look how much of it pulled off. And here's just the acrylic gold over top of that metallic that was on there, which kind of gives it a really ooky look here on the outside. Not sure about that, huh? I think it'll still work. We'll see. Let's get some more of this out. The other ones, I'm not even going to put the metallic on it. We'll just use the King's Gold. Try that instead. Let's just put that on here. It's all an experiment, guys. You got to be willing to experiment. And I mean, what am I hurting? I'm using a recycled coffee lid. So, if at first it doesn't work, we're just going to try something else. Right? You don't got to worry about making a mistake. We're just in here playing around with some paint and some household stuff. We'll see what we can do. Some things work. Some things don't. Metallic paint on a plastic coffee lid? Well, at least not on the inside. I didn't try putting it around the outside, but It wasn't going to stick on the inside, that's for sure. Just tapping this around that little inner area, that little inner circle where it tips up. Got to go around the rim here. And I'm probably going to have to turn on the hair dryer to get this stuff dried in a timely manner. You got your Christmas shopping done yet? I have not. I need to get myself moving on it. Seriously. Seriously. Got some lights outside, got the tree up. You know how it is. Got some stuff done, but am I done shopping? Nope, not yet. Okay, now we got this inside done. It's kind of an odd look. Let's see how it works on these. I'm just curious. I'm going to wipe them again because maybe the soap isn't completely wiped out. We'll see. Maybe it'll look better on this one. Tapping it around the inside here. My nose is itching. What did my mom used to say that meant when your nose itched? Scratch it. That's what it means. It's itching. Scratch it. I know what it means. Something's irritating your nose. Okay. Okay. Let's see. That one looks pretty funky too. I think we're going to have to put a second coat on them. Getting an idea it's going to require a little more than that. You would hope that by the time I got done with this one, the first two would be dry, but I know that they're not because they've already got 2 layers on them that didn't go on well. Tapping around here. Had a really good paint party today with my mindfulness activity with the therapeutic art class. We did sleds. I'll be posting a reel with that in a little bit. They turned out so good. We did the one magical night with the big tree that I did a couple of weeks ago on the sled. That great big tree all standing by itself on a snowy night. All right, now let's see. I need to dry that. This looks like it's got goo gobs in it. That's going to be odd looking. Oh, what can we say? It's all an experiment. Let's see what happens. Come here, blow dryer. I'm always bending over and leaving the camera view, and who knows what's going on here. There we go. Let's try and get it to work. Alright, we're just going to blow dry them real quick here for a second so we can put another coat on. These are going to look odd. They got a lot of paint inside. Maybe I'll put that in the water while we wait. Sorry! Have you entered the contest that's on the page? I have a contest that's running right now on my page. You can win a beautiful 12-inch wooden sled. Actually, ooh, let me see if I can get it to come down. No, but I can get everything else to fall. Here we go. Right here it is. Right here's the little sled. If you're interested in that, you can win this little sled. All you have to do is find this on my page, like it, you know, give it a little thumbs up, say a little something to me about that, maybe sprinkle it along to your friends, pass it along. You do those 3 little items and you're going to get entered into the contest on the 13th. I'm going to have a big wheel, and the big wheel's going to have all the names of the people that did all 3 of those things. And from those names, someone's going to win that sled. That'll be the 13th at 8 p.m. right here on the page. So if you'd like to win that pretty sled, be sure that you go ahead and give it that thumb up. Say something about that. And pass it along to your friends. Pure, simple fun. Easy to do. It'll be easy to win. It's just, you know, your name goes on the wheel. Hey, Steve. Thanks for joining me. I see you there. Let's work on this one a little bit. I'm just moving them around back and forth. This has got a lot of paint in it. It's one of the half gold, half King's gold. Half metallic. Got a lot of paint. We might just move on to the other one and come back to these 2. Here, you come here. This one I think is just about ready. Let me see you. He's pretty close too. That other one, I'm going to have to let it sit there. It's got too much paint in it right now. Okay. A lot of noise. It's a lot of noise. A lot of noise, a lot of lights. There's a lot going on up here. Okay. What am I doing? I need this over here. Get some more of that paint. Let's just put another layer on this one here. These would be great for outdoor decor. Make a bunch of them and hang them around. I just need to get more paint out, don't I? Just get out some paint, girl. Quit fiddling around with it and get out some paint. Then we're going to glue this together. There we go. So I'm going to have to plug my hot glue in the meantime. Get this around here. Okay. I think that'll dry all right. Pretty yellow, kind of school bus yellow. School bus yellow is actually what that kind of looks like to me. As opposed to a King's Gold, but that's all right. They can be school bus yellow jingle bells. It's perfectly fine. We're not done with them yet. Got a bit of a way to go so far. Okay, just about got that around here. And just take it real quick around the rim again. See some little spots here and there that don't have paint. Right there. Okay. That looks pretty good. I don't know. What have you done in here? I don't know that you really need a second layer. You're just sort of wild looking. Now that's going to pull it off. That's weird paint. We're just going to have to leave that one alone. Leave him be. The metallic paint is a no. Is a no-go. That metallic paint is a definite no. Does not work. Doesn't dry right, and you can't kind of paint over it. It wants to lift it up, and then it's just like making weird lines and just not drying properly at all. It's just a mess. Don't like it. We're going to put it over there, and we're just going to make this one right here. We just need one bell. It's just for you to see, right? That's all we'll do for the moment. And that's all right. Let's plug this in. Get the hot glue getting hot. While that's working, heating itself up, we'll cool or dry these off a little more. Yeah, I gotta pick up the stuff that I knocked over behind me. I guess you could put LED lights in this too. This would be an idea that you could do that with. I'm not going to do that tonight, but that is an idea. You could put one of those little LED tea lights in it, and you could switch it on and off, and have it outside. Lit up Jingle Bell. I don't know. Be different. Definitely be different. Just gonna turn it around a little bit as it dries. Scoot the hot glue over here where I can see it. Can't trust it over there by other things. It's laying over there by some jute string. Next thing you know, that jute string will be covered with some hot glue. Let's get this one doing a little bit. That one looks pretty dry. Mainly just got to get around the rim. So that's where I'm going to be putting the hot glue. And then the last thing you tune in for is to sit around and watch somebody with a blow dryer. Okay. Let's see what's going on with the hot glue. Is it hot yet? I think we're going to have to give it a second here. Peel that off of there. And I'm going to need to get out some black. Here we go. That ought to be plenty. If not, I can always get out some more, huh? I'd rather have put a little more added to it than having so much left over that I'm just wasting. Okay, looks like it's starting to come out the tip here. This thing's got all kinds of stringy thingies on it, where it sits and touches stuff. All right, I'm just going to put me a ring of hot glue around the outside here, or around the rim. Try to do it fairly quickly so that it doesn't get too... Oh, I hear a puppy outside and it's not Coco. Okay. Put them together. No, that's not together. I need to push you together. Okay. He's a particular one. I don't think he's quite even. See if that helps. Got a little glob of glue right there and a stringer. Get that off of there. There we go. I think that's got it glued around now. Pull off a little hunk. All right, now we've got the bell shape getting started here. What the heck? I'm gonna have to put a pretty bow on the outside of it, I guess. Cover up all the glue. To cover up all this glue. Now let's see, what's going to be the prettier side? This side? I'd say that side. Just trying not to hold together, aren't you? First time I've had one do this. Guess I should have made sure they were compatible. Okay. Are you together yet? I think it might be holding together. Pretty good. That one's pretty good. Gotta wait a second here. And I'm gonna maybe I should add a little greenery to the top before I flip it upside down and paint the bottom of it. Gonna add some little fun things to it up here. Get my scissors. Get that. Oh, maybe we'll use this too. Correct. Couple of pieces of greenery. Get that off of there. That one came apart, didn't it? We'll just push it in there. Really need a little piece of, yeah, this looks like holly. Let's get one of these. Okay. See if we put that, this little red one. Let's put you on here. And an extra piece of green. Because why not? Can't have enough green. Okay. I'll just kind of put these right here in the top of it like this. Now will that allow me to, I don't know. I'm going to have to paint the bottom of it, I think, first. And then we'll hot glue those in the top and put a bow on it. Okay, so I'm going to flip this upside down. I'll have to blow dry that. I wonder if maybe I should just, I wonder if a permanent marker would work on here. Because I'm going to want to bring it I'm just drawing 2 lines, and then we'll draw a ball at the end of that. Who knows how it's going to look, huh? Just make it a circle. You think about like how a jingle bell looks. Now this needs to be thicker. So basically I drew a circle with a line coming down from it. I'm going to do 3 more of those. So this one is going to be across from it. Okay. Draw me a circle and fill it in. Ooh, be careful. Okay, fill this in. I'm getting no paint on there. Maybe it needs to go up a little higher. You don't really see the... You see the circle. Put one here. So what are we doing here tonight, huh? Hey, Steve. Thanks for joining me. Sitting here messing around. The metallic paint does not adhere to this plastic at all. I probably should have known that, though. I had an odd feeling about it when I started messing with it. I thought, I'm not sure. Just filling this in with a marker. Pretty sure it probably would look better if I did it with the paint, honestly. Let me make this. Well, that didn't work. That didn't make it rounder. It made it odder. More of an odd circle. we got to go over to this side. And you get the idea. You don't have to do it with this color paint, and you don't have to sit here and do it with the marker. You could be doing it with a deeper gold. Maybe add a little brown to it to give it more of that goldish tint. Instead of school bus yellow. Because this to me kind of looks like school bus yellow. I'll make this circle here. Yeah, you kind of got to put these up just a little bit higher, I'd say. So let me kind of make that a little bit bigger right here. To make it a little more even looking. This one's whacked. Somebody stepped on this side of the Jingle Bell. That one's all screwed up looking. Have to make this one a little bigger. Come on, you can make it round-ish. You can make it roundish. Okay, so now you see how it looks at the bottom. It's got the four. Think of how Jingle Bell looks. You're just going to draw straight out like that and then put a circle at the end of each one of them. So now you've got your Jingle Bell. We're going to glue these pretties right in the top of it here. Don't know if I need to add a second. Put this right down in here. And then I'm just going to put some of this right under the leaf. Leave that kind of stick up. Put you down in here. I'll put you in here too. Turn loose of that. And go in. Quit giving me trouble. Do you remember that commercial? I'm going to give you trouble. That's what it seems to be thinking. I'm going to give you trouble. Here, let's put this one over here on this side. Okay. And then we're going to just put this right down in the middle of it. And then put a little glob over on this side to press it in. There we go. You see it's got a cute little top to it. Take a piece of twine. I wonder if I should maybe not do it in red. I don't know. I think red would be fine. I'm going to give it a pretty bow to put on the side of it. We'll just tie that off. Where can I poke it? Down in here. Okay. Ouch. That looks pretty cute. That looks pretty cute. Here, we're going to give it a... Should I put a red ribbon around the outside of the... Or would that take away from it, do you think? I don't like how the glue looks around the outside of it. Would that make it look less like a bell, or you think that would look all right on there? Hey, Jessica. Thanks for joining me. I'm trying to decide, should I put a red ribbon around the outside of it? It's supposed to look like a little jingle bell. I've got my little string hanging on it. Maybe I'll just put a little red bow on it. Maybe not wrap it all the way around it since it's already tilted down here in the front. Maybe if I just make me a pretty little bow. It's a little big. Okay. I wonder if my scissors won't cut for me because I sit here and chop on wires. That might be a reason why your scissors don't work so well. Nah, that couldn't be it, could it? Yes? Think I should put the ribbon all the way around, or you think I should just put a little bow hanging on it here? Maybe just put the bow. That's what I was thinking. Maybe just put the bow. So if I'm holding it like this, this is where it's tilted down. So I'm going to put the bow right there. Maybe I better put another bow on the other side. I don't know. Maybe I should have put the bow on this side. Here. Bows are a dime a dozen, huh? Let me just put another one on it. I'll cut that down a little bit. I'm going to trim that down. What are you doing? Maybe that'd be overkill. Maybe that'd be bow overkill. Got a lot of string right there. Yeah, why not? What can it hurt? Just another little bow. We'll trim this one down just a smidgen. He's got kind of long ends. Where are my other scissors? Over here where my wire cutters are. You know, don't get your wire cutters out when you're going to be cutting wire. Instead, just use your scissors and ruin them. I don't know, the two bows. Takes away from the Jingle Bell look, that's for sure. Maybe. Oh, he might be on there to stay. Yeah, I ain't taking that one off. He's staying on there. All right, guys, that's how it's going to look. It's a little Jingle Bell with extra bows. I hope you enjoyed this. It's been a heck of an experiment. Don't do metallic inside of there. It doesn't work. It's just crazy. But yeah, add some more bows, Janet. That's all I need to do. Add a few more bows to that thing. One on each side. Then we'll have 4 bows on there. To be like, what in the world is it? I don't know. A Pokemon ball? A Pokemon ball? No. I'll see you guys again real soon. Bye. Oh, what is it telling me? I got a slow connection.